The best thing you can ask for when applying for a business credit card is getting one with a soft pull. In this video, I break down capital on tap, give you all the data points, and show you who this card is right for. So let's head over to my computer and break everything down. All right, so we are at my computer now, and I want to go ahead and dive into the card, kind of break down some of its benefits, things like that. And then make sure you do stay tuned all the way through, because we are going to go over the data points and give you some tips when you are applying for this card online as well. So first things first, with this card, I want to start with kind of with the multiplier. So you do get a 1.5% cash back on every purchase that you have. There's also no annual fee on this card. It says low variable APR, but the interest rates range from 18% to 36%. So this is definitely a card that you don't want to carry a balance for. Again, I will go over kind of more about the interest rates and stuff like that and how this card works later on in the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And you do get credit limits up to $50,000 on this card also. So it says a credit card is built for your business. You can track your spend, unlimited cards, all that good stuff. So let's kind of get over to the application page and see what they have going on there. So we're on the application page, and couple of things that we want to note here. So you want to make sure, obviously, if you have a C Corp or S Corp, you can go ahead and leave this box checked. Another key thing with this card, you want to make sure that you are in the US, United States territory, because they do offer this card in some other countries. So you want to make sure that that's selected as well. But if you do have like an LLC, anything like that, you want to make sure you hit the LLC tab. Now, a couple of things with this card before we kind of get into the application part. They do a soft pull. The soft pull is going to be from the Experian Credit Bureau. All right, you want to make sure you have at least, in that 700 range on the personal credit to make sure you're kind of good to go on that front. Now, with this card, back in the day, they used to do where, you can get it soft pull that wasn't really checking income. You can kind of go off stated revenue for the business, things like that. Right now, currently, they are doing income verification. So whatever you put, you have to kind of be making that, because they're going to ask you to link your business bank account via Plaid in most cases after you get past the application page. So you want to make sure that you are really making the money that you say you make. All right. So this isn't one of those stated revenue plays anymore. You can get it on a soft pull. You do have to actually have some business revenue coming in to be able to get this card. So that's something that you want to kind of notate on this. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications so you will be notified every time I drop a new video. Now, getting into the application is pretty self-explanatory for the top of it, at least. You're going to put your business legal name in, all that stuff like that, your EIN number. So monthly turnover, this is kind of where people get confused. It says monthly business revenue sales. So typically on most applications, you're going to put annual sales, but right here they're asking for monthly. So you want to make sure that you put, what you're making per month. Again, this is not a stated business revenue play at the making of this video anymore. So you want to make sure you got that in check. Putting your business address in. Now, this is something I also wanted to get to with this card. So they don't have a 0% interest APR offer. That's why I'm not, this card is good for the right business owner, but for a lot of people, obviously for startups and stuff, this isn't a card that you'll be able to get right now because of the things I just mentioned, with it being not stated revenue. Plus this, I like to get startups 0% interest, and again, this card doesn't have it. But what they do have is, you have the ability to pay the balance in full right here, or you could select the minimum payment. Now, what Capital on Tap and Web Bank, who underwrites this card, what they like to do is, and you see it right here, it says paying 10% of your monthly balance increases cash flow flexibility. Okay, so this isn't an option. If you select this option, you have to pay 10% of your balance every single month, because they kind of want you to pay this card off and not have to carry your balance for long periods of time. So for instance, if you have, let's say, a $10,000 credit limit, you're gonna have to pay $1,000 per month, for the next 10 months, plus whatever interest that you incur to be able to get this card paid off. So it isn't a typical business credit card, or even personal credit card for that matter, where, you'll have like a $200, $300 monthly payment on a 10K balance. This isn't the case with this card. So that's something that you want to make sure you note, that if you do qualify and you do have the business revenue for this card, you want to make sure that your business cash flow supports you either paying this card off in full or, you know, if you do have to carry a balance, you can manage those higher fees on this. Okay, but the rest of this card is really self-explanatory. You'll put in your personal details, first name, last name, middle name if you have it, date of birth, mobile phone number, your physical address, and your social security number, and then you'll be good to go. Again, this is a soft pull play. Once you get past this part, they will give you a decision usually within 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes it's instant if everything checks out. This card is really quick to get if you do qualify. Now, if you're a business owner and you already have at least a 680 credit score, or maybe your business is already cash flowing, you've been trying to get business funding, trying to piece all this together and put together your own funding strategy, but you're having a hard time and you kind of want help and a custom funding strategy built out for you, go ahead and click the link that you see in the description. Once you click that link, you have the option to go ahead and book a strategy call with us. On that call, we'll go ahead and sit down with you, break down your business, see if it makes sense for us to work together one-on-one and build you a custom funding strategy to get your business funded. And we do guarantee you business funding in under 30 days if you qualify. So again, if you're kind of tired of all this guessing and trying to watch YouTube and put all this together and you kind of want some one-on-one help, go ahead and book that call in the link below. We'll be glad to talk to you and see if it makes sense for us to work together. Now, if you want to watch some more funding content, go ahead and watch the video that you see on the screen right now. In this one, I'll go ahead and break down my funding strategy and how I would get funding if I was starting over from scratch in 2024. So go ahead and click that video and I'll see you in that one.